Welcome back to the channel, guys. You join me, Chub Chab and FM today, as we are starting a new series on the channel. Basically, it's going to be a bit of a lower league to legend kind of thing. I'm going to kind of go wandering about. I've loaded up quite a few nations. I've loaded up to the lowest leagues available in those nations, and I'm going to hit random. And the first team we get from the lowest league in that nation that we get on random is who we're going to manage. So say, for example, in England, I've loaded up the Premier League. If we get someone in the north or south, we have to manage them. Spain, for example, all this ref stuff going on. Second ref, we'll have to manage them. Right, let's hit the button. So we can't manage Santa Clara or Elche. And it looks like we've got a contender. 2 ref Grupo 2. Are you the young... 2 ref Grupo 2. As we are... Chirbanero, predicted to finish 8th, the semi-professional, 1,000 capacity stadium. Well, let's have a look at this team. I've never heard of them before. Best player is a 30-year-old called Alex Cacho. And judging by those stats, this could be interesting. Mario Pascal. Right, let's add manager. We're going to suggest it based on Carbonero. Does anyone know how to say this team? I'm actually going to have to look it up at some point. Start playing. Carbonero, High FM. The eyebrows have indeed been raised. As this 35-year-old, I'm sure to place plenty of questions. I've replaced pure old Zabi Mata. 1.5-star reputation, predicted to finish 8th. I don't even know how many teams are in this league. Founded in 1942, we've got no rivals. No staff, and it looks like, judging by this, we've just got promoted from the tier below, so no transfer budget, $5,000 in the wage budget, club have never won a trophy, so who knows, we could stay here all the time, get these promoted to the Liga and go and win the Liga, or, you know, by then I'm sure we're going to get offered a few more jobs. Right, let's see what's going on. So let's see the teams. They line up in that horrible formation that I don't like on this one. For some reason, I'm drawn to Alvarito. I don't know why I'm drawn to Alvarito, I just am. Hopefully he's a Don. So we've got to work within the wage budget. I need to finish top half this season. I've only got a 1-year contract. Season after I need to reach the playoffs, then get promotion the season after that. So I work towards gaining promotion, and the season after that win promotion. The supporters expect the playoffs. Wow. What am I walking into here? Carbonero. I'm definitely butchering this name. From San Juan, supporter culture, moderate influence on the board, 300 season tickets, only 4.1k followers on social media. We'll accept those that we looked at earlier. And what are the rules here? Maximum of 2 goalkeepers can be in the squad. Maximum of 20 outfield players. I can only have a 22-man squad. The squad cannot have more than 16 players saved over 23, so I've got to play some youngsters. I've got no staff, so I have no ability what my players are. This is fantastic. This is a proper challenge. Let's have a look at the players. Starting with goalkeeper Yoel Ramirez. You know what? I was expecting a lot worse. A couple of greens in there. It's fairly good going. Mario Sesma. Again, not bad. I assume not bad for this level. I could be very wrong. I've not looked at any other clubs yet. Mario Sanchez looks, he's got pace. And crossing, marking and tackling, that's the main thing at this level. Jorge Ariazu, good marking, good tackling. You know what? You're not half bad, son. Borja Beza, again, I was expecting a lot worse. Fairly decent player. Not bad. Jamie Garcia, you know what? That's acceptable, that is very acceptable. I'm pleasantly surprised by these players so far. Asiagoni, decent lad, decent. Gacho we saw before, who actually looks like the worst of the bunch so far. Sergio Moriones, average at best. Adrian Garballo, decent DM for this level, I think. Adrian Arangoran, you know what, this guy's the star. 12 passing, 12 vision, work rate 15. This guy's going to be bossing the midfield this season, I can just feel it. Jorge Dominguez, decent. Mario Pascal, the less said the better, I think. Alvaro Moro, Alvarito, with his cheeky little smile. He doesn't look half bad, does he? Doesn't look half good either, but that doesn't matter. Inaki Aluke, decent winger. He's a left-footed guy that can't play as a right-hand side inside forward. I mean, what is this guy on? I saw the left foot, I saw the winger. I was like, yes, there's my inside forward. What's he done? He's let me down. We'll have to trade him there. Let's start that right now. You are an inside forward. He's actually not got that. Like, this guy could probably play. This guy could play at a high level. Binka Diabate. Looks okay. Nice and big on the screen. Yeah, he looks alright. Daniel Moreno. I'm liking the finishing, liking the dribbling, liking the first touch. Composure's not bad. I'd like a bit more pace, but you know what? I can live with it. And Danny Salas, oh, hello fella. 15 finishing, 12 dribbling, 13 first touch, 14 composure, 14 pace, 15 acceleration. I think I've just found my striker. Yes, lad, get in. 19 players. So we've got 2 goalkeepers. So we've got room for 3 more outfield players. We've got 2 right backs. We've got 2 left backs. We've got 1, 2, 3 centre backs. We may need to get another centre back in as cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 central midfielders. Looking at this, we're going to need wingers. So maybe 1 centre back and 2 wingers to come in. And that'll be our squad complete, I think. First of all, I'm going to need to get some staff. Right, I'll catch you guys back in a bit once we've got some staff and we've done some transfers and the season's going to begin. Actually, before we go, let's take a look around the league, see what's going on here. Breakfast! 18 teams, currently sit top. I think that's probably going to be the only time we look at it. Look at the season preview. Okay, so I think we're going to finish 7th. Right, guys, we're back. First game of the season. We've got Get Show. I think that's how you pronounce it. Right, I think I've learnt how to say this club's name. Thanks to this handy little thing here.
CA Carbonero.
CA Carbonero. Is that right?
CA Carbonero.
Let's go with it. CA Carbonero. Right, we've got some staff, we've got some players. I'll just show you them now. The transfers in. We bought 3 players. We've now got a full 22-man squad. A couple of wingers and a defender. So we've got Sahu Gassama. Fairly decent winger for this level. Chaim Raziri. Again, another decent winger for this level. And an old man at the back, Artis Border. But that's not the biggest in. Biggest in is in our staff. One Carlos Puyol is our scout. Ex-Barcelona legend. I mean, you looking at these stats, you wouldn't think it, but we've got him. Right, let's get into the game. So we're going to go over the formation. Same formation I pretty much used in the Sutton. Let's go to the top series. 4-2-3-1. Ramirez in goal. Goni, Aruzu, Border, Sanchez at the back. Arangoran, Dominguez in the centre. Arak Moreno and Gassama behind the God, speak English, boy. Behind the striker Salas. Right, let's get to it. So our first match in a 1,000-seater stadium. This place looks like it can hold more than 1,000. I think they're lying. Look at the palm trees surrounded by concrete. Very realistic, I must say. Right, let's get to it. First game of the season. Highlight straight from kick-off here. Sketchko go over the top. And we should be able to clear that. And we get a free kick. Let's go with the goal kick now. They go long. Goni wins it to Gassama. Oteo's going to run with the ball now. Gives it to Villano. Has a shot, goes well over. And the crowd go mild. Calling out for Getchko. I've been all over us so far. What a header from Border, who's already picked up a booking within the first 6 minutes, but what a beast getting clear of it there. Getchko's still on it though. Ball back in towards the box. Gabriel heads it just over. Ariazu now, over the top. Cleared. Dominguez wins it. Salas gives it to Arak. Is that going to be a penalty? It is. Danny Salas looks like he's going to pick up the ball. Could the first goal of the Chub Chavanir be Salas? And it is. And there we go. 1-0 in the bottom corner. And we go 1-0 up. Strokes at home, nice. 1-0. Moreno on the ball now. Gives it to Dominguez. Out to Sanchez. Plays across and Danny Salas fires wide. That should have been 2-0. You telling me this guy's got finishing at 15? I think you lie. Teo now with a free kick. Flicked on. Just over the bar. God, he goes long. Border wins it. Salas gives it to Gassama. Ball over the top. Salas wins it. No, he doesn't. I lie. Oteo gives it to Valino. Back to Oteo now. Can they get back into this game? We're just before half time. There's a minute left to the whistle. They're pushing now. Mayo on the ball. Very excellent pass. Gabriel now. Good save by Ramirez. And it remains 1-0. So going to half time, 1-0 up. They've had the better of the game. They've definitely had the more chances. We've had a bit more possession. We've had more passes completed, so we're better with our passing. Better XG, but of course we did that penalty, which is going to push that high. I'm going to tell the boys we're pleased with that first half. I'm going to go again. Golly now goes long. Border wins it. Okay, gives it to Salas, who loses control. And Getchko managed to mop it up. Gomeza, Arana over the top. Bellino's just straight through on goal now. I don't think he's got any pace, so he couldn't run on with it. So, over. Iraq's got an injury, so we can bring on Rosary. Kasama's not having the best of games either. So Gacho can actually play there as well, so we're going to bring him on. Alvarez now. Ball across to Gomeza. She's going to stand on the ball. Why not? Switches play to Oteo. Dominguez wins it back though. Ball over the top towards Salas. First time volley. Finishing to the bottom corner. We go 2-0 up. What an absolute finish by Danny Salas. I tried standing on the ball, wasting time, but we managed to cut it out here. Dominguez with a lovely first time ball over the top. And Salas with a lovely right-footed volley. Past the goalkeeper. And we go 2-0 up. We will proceed with those tactical changes. And they get a highlight straight from kickoff. So, is it going to be 2-1? They go long. We managed to win it back. Border now goes long. Goni now on the ball. Escobar over the top. Rizu wins it back, but Gabriel gets it back now. Border on the ball. Gives to Aaron Goran. So Dominguez over the top now. Moreno wins it back. Goes towards Rosary, who managed to put it in. Wins the ball there from pressing. Left-footed finish into the top corner. And Team Rosary scores on his debut. Moreno here, ball over the top towards Rosary. Manages to win it back, and that's a great finish past the goalkeeper into the roof of the net, and that's it, 3-0 to Turbonero. So we just brought on a few subs just to freshen some people up, and we're going to see this one out now. Is it going to remain 3-0 in our first game in charge? Bielsa gives it to Ariazu. Dominguez now gives it to Rosary. Over to Pascal. Diabate's through. And he finishes. Binke Diabate gets in on the action, coming on for Danny Salas. That's 4-0. Salas has got a couple of goals this game. Diabate, who's come on for him, has got one. Team Rosary's got the other. Dominguez, who's had a great game in midfield. Diabate with a great finish, and we're 4-0 up. If you actually look at the stats, it was a fairly even game. 16 shots they had 14. We just had the better possession and better passing that saw us through in the end. 7s and 8s all across the board. Well, mostly across the board, apart from the substitutes. 4-0 win. First game in charge. It can only get worse from here. Very happy with that, lads. There you are, sitting on top of the table. It doesn't matter that not everybody's played yet. We don't need to look at that. Oliozola, FM wouldn't send out the team to hurt opposition. Yes, I would. I definitely would. Araku's injured for 1 to 2 days. And there we are, confirmation top of the table. Right, we'll be back with another episode tomorrow. We're going to get a few more games into the season. And then we're going to see how we're getting on at Turbonero. See you later then. Peace.
I remember very well that awful day I was in my mother.